Today we are going to be talking about speech bubbles. And as you saw, as you listened to the read aloud, Bella lost her moo, that's all of the characters had a bubble coming from their mouth when they were speaking. And that is what a speech bubble is. Sometimes authors use illustrations of speech bubbles to show what their characters are saying, and they use it when their character is speaking. And on the cover of Bella Lost Her Moo is one big giant speech bubble, and you can see that the speech bubble has a point coming down to Bella's mouth, and that shows that Bella is the one speaking. And Bella is telling us the name of her story, and it is called Bella Lost Her Moo. So let's take a look at some of the other pages that include speech bubbles from some of the other characters in the story. And where do you think the story takes place? What is the setting of our story? Can you tell by just looking at the front cover? I think I can too. Did you say it is on the farm? If you did, you would be right. So let's get started. Let's see, let me find a speech bubble. Oh, here is a speech bubble on this page. And can you find the speech bubble on this page? I see one. I hope you do too. If you said it's coming out of Bella's mouth, you are right, and you can see that the speech bubble comes right down to her mouth, and she says moo. And Bella is a cow, so Bella is going to say moo. Let's look for another speech bubble. I see a speech bubble on this page. Can you be a speech bubble detective and use your cursor to point to the speech bubble? Where might a speech bubble be? Can you find it? If you said it's coming from the doggy's mouth, you would be correct. The doggy is saying bow wow. Great job being a speech bubble detective. Ooh, I found another speech bubble. Can you find it? Can you be a speech bubble detective? Use your cursor. Good job. And the kitty has a speech bubble coming from her mouth, and you can see how the point points right down to the kitty's mouth. And the kitty says, meow. Good job being a speech bubble detective. Let's see if we can find another speech bubble in the story. Ooh, I found one. Did you find one? I hope you did. What do you think the piggy says? Oink oink is right. Piggy says oink oink, and you can see the speech bubble come all the way down. So the speech bubble has a point here, and then it looks like a fluffy cloud all around the words of what the piggy is saying. Let's see, I think there's a couple more. There is. I found another speech bubble. I hope you did too. What do you think the horse says? If you said neigh, you would be right. So the speech bubble has a point coming down to horse's mouth, and then it has a nice little puffy cloud around the word neigh, because the horse is saying neigh. And remember that speech bubbles are used for characters to tell what the character is saying. That is one of the graphic features of this story, is that when the characters are talking, they are using speech bubbles to show what the characters are saying. Let's see. There's no speech bubbles on this page. I found one last speech bubble. And it is at the end of the story. And this is the main character, Bella, and she must have found her moo. Her moo is back, and she has a speech bubble here pointing to her mouth, and then a big giant cloud around the word moo, because Bella must be so excited that she found her moo. So I hope you enjoyed learning about the graphic feature speech bubbles. Until next time, goodbye.